If you can draft a team that's going to win the Immortal race, you're going to win the game. So to
Well, I don't
that
know
end,
about that, but you definitely put yourself in the driver's seat.
Yeah, you give yourself an advantage, right?
So which team is blue and which one's red this time?
Oh boy, I wish I knew.
Blue is Surf Ninjas, and red is Ranch Soda.
Okay.
Okay. I would definitely look to aim to draft things like Greymane, Vala, right? Very good heroes for racing on the Immortal. An Oriole ban.
Right.
That's fine.
Well, the reason the Oriole ban's there because you're gonna get a Greymane or a Vala or you know what I mean. You know they're gonna get that anyway, so you might as well take out the support that matches that.
Yep.
Unless you don't ban it and you take it, since you have first.
Right. Yeah, I can see that too.
Oh, maybe they're hesitating because they're thinking about that, right?
Right. We have first pick. Do we just want to pick up Ariel first pick? And then, yeah, they'll get Vala or something, but we'll get the Gul'dan. Okay, just take it off the table.
Off the table. That's fine.
Don't play around with it, just be done with it. Yeah.
Blue is Surf Ninjas?
Blue is Surf Ninjas.
Blue is Surf Ninjas, right.
Okay.
Red is Ranch Soda.
Okay.
Which, by the way, sounds like a very tasty drink.
So there's the Malthael ban, right? They obviously agree. Like, we don't want to give Malthael, we don't want to give a Malthael clone, right? We don't want two Malthaels.
Like it kind of helps going double.
Is someone listening to this and then just doing what we're saying?
Oh yeah, are we getting stream sniped?
You guys are not allowed to do that, by the way. If you're watching this stream,
put it on a 10-minute delay, dude. Move for first pick again.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I mean the last time we saw Nhyt first pick, it didn't work out so well.
Okay, so Anubarak Li-Ming, however, so we know they're comfort picks, but neither of them are great Battlefield of Eternity picks.
Li-Ming is okay. Her Qs do a lot of damage. Not the best BOE pick, but still pretty good.
Not a fan of Diablo. Very much not a fan of the Diablo on this map right now. You need to be like prison level.
I'm also not a fan of Diablo against Li-Ming and Anubarak because they both have escapes.
I think, well, Li-Ming, or let's see, Diablo is a good spell armor tank, right, against the Li-Ming, and you're going to be fighting in, around all these nooks and corners and, terrain that you can bounce people into. They couldn't take a Anubarak for the spell armor because they already took it. I don't know. I don't hate it.
Vala, alright. That's an excellent pick.
Now you're talking. Yeah.
So, red team. What should they be banning here?
I don't know.
It's not clear, right?
They have first pick after the ban?
Because they already picked up Vala, and they already have a tank, and they already have a support. But do you think they're going to go a second support, or maybe do you think that they're going to pick up some other kind of assassin instead?
That's what I mean. Like, if I'm red team, and I know I'm taking Greymane, for example, or I want to take Greymane, then I would leave him open and just ban another DPS.
Yeah.
Right. I would definitely, if I'm red, I'm picking Greymane for my next pick. Gonna chunk the Diablo, and you also need some Immortal race as well. So I mean, obviously, if I'm blue,
okay,
Arthas, okay.
Not an interesting pick.
Probably just scared of a double tank comp from them.
Yeah, maybe. I'd ban Greymane 100%.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to choke out supports, but I don't know if that's the right choice here.
No, I don't think so either.
There's enough time left. If they did that, you could still go Rhaegar and double auto attackers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's the pool is balanced enough now where you can't really choke out supports that well.
No, I agree.
The time maybe, but
I just don't think Malph's the pick anyway. I don't think Malph is the pick for... I mean, there's no way to capitalize on the roots, really. I don't know.
I mean, they could try like Stitches. I was
Artanis.
thinking Artanis.
Ooh, okay.
Early on in the draft, I was thinking of Artanis ban.
This map. Asmodan.
Okay, so all in on the spell damage. So here's the thing about red team's draft right now. It's basically completely spell damage, and their damage also kind of comes in waves. Asmodan has big damage every like 10 seconds, and Li Ming's kind of waiting on those orbs. You know, it's kind of that same thing, like a big chunky damage.
It's also kind of schizophrenic because, like, if you get a swap, I guess Li Ming and Anubara focus, but what does Asmodan do?
But though,
Right.
like,
Yeah, like
Great
if you get a swap, you have to drop pool, Q. Like there's a good 2.5 seconds before the damage comes up, and by that time they're gone.
yeah. Honestly, I think they picked Artanis just because of the immortal damage, but that is a good point about the swap.
I can see that, but why not just pick Greymane?
Oh,
Right.
yeah. That's right,
Already
right?
have a tank.
Ooh, Tyrande. Rainer, this is fantastic.
Okay.
This is fantastic draft. Tyrande's mark does affect the immortals.
There
right?
is no, yeah, it does. There is no possibility that blue team loses an immortal race at this point. So you have like the thing that I don't love about red, right, is that what's the name of red team by the way?
Surf Ninjas.
No, blue
they're
blue
Ranch
is blue is surf
Oh
ninjas.
no, they're Ranch Soda. Blue is Surf
Ranch
Ninjas.
soda. The thing I don't really like about ranch sodas, again, like damage comes in waves, and Uther is good at that kind of burst healing. You know what I mean? Like he can, I don't know.
An off in Tyrande.
And Tyrande as for the off heals. So
Weaknesses.
I don't know. Yeah.
This goes back to what we were talking about on the draft on this map. Like, if you have to draft, either you straight out win the immortal race, or you can threaten to win the immortal race, or you draft dive to prevent.
Yeah.
But
So you've
you
got
have
the
to pick
Rhaegar.
one.
So they've
You
got the
can't
Rhaegar
split
now,
your-
but
I don't know.
Surf
yeah.
Ninjas is synergetic comp. Like, their comp just works together extremely well.
right. No, and
Auto
you're
attacker.
right.
have
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They have two auto attackers. They have Tyrande, right? But then you look at Ranch Soda's draft, and there's not a lot of synergy there at all, really. It's kind of just like a mishmash of stuff.
Right. So I think, yeah. I'm not really sure what to make of this. I think Antaeus made a really good point. I think you either draft to win the immortal race, or you draft to dive the other team so that you can attack them during the immortal phase. And I don't think that Ranch Soda did either of those things. I think that
I think Surf Ninja.
Surf Ninja is absolutely drafted to attack the immortal.
Yeah. It's a very strange comp on the side of Ranch Soda.
I mean, if they make it work, it'll be like the hypest thing ever. But like, but I'm not, because even if you capitalize, let's say Artanis jumps in, gets the swap, what happens? You know what I mean?
Gets divine shielded and it walks out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Tyrande can shadow stalk. I mean, Vala can vault. Diablo's made a steal. You know what I mean? Like, they've got divine shield if necessary. Maybe they can blow up a Rainer like that, but I don't know.
I think they drafted Artanis, to your point, for the race and then for the blinds.
Yeah. It's strange.
I would have just gone with like
makes
Greymane
sense.
or
Yeah, that makes sense. What do you think about this Tyrande off lane, rather than
not a big fan.
rather than the honestly Rainer or the Vala? I would either one of those more than the
Rainer's very good at solo laning because he doesn't need to use mana.
right.
He can just plink with his autos.
So they
Okay,
might
this-
2-1
They're 2-3.
or 2-3. Sorry.
That's interesting.
Okay.
I don't hate it.
Well, one stack of Sieging Wrath. There you go.
I don't
What do
hate
you-
it because that means that they win the top lane.
There's 2 stacks. Okay, so let me tell you. Let me ask this again. Nerubian armor on the Anubarak.
Yeah, I don't
What do you
like
think?
it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. It makes sense in a lot of cases, but in this game, and that comp,
they're pure AA. I mean, you're talking about like, so you would be taking it specifically for Vala's hybrid damage.
Yeah. Maybe Tyrande E, right?
Just missed the stun top.
Oh yeah, that's something I want to talk about real quick. They have Diablo Tyrande. I don't think they can actually, I don't know if they have the coordination to pull it off, but a Diablo flip into a Tyrande stun is like backbreaking. It's very, very do that.
So certain ninjas are losing bot.
Well, it's 3v4. Well, they've adjusted the lanes a little bit, so it's 2-3 on both sides. Look at Mig. Mig's got 12 stacks.
Yeah, I was thinking like the one way that Ranch Soda might be able to win this game is if they just stall out the Immortals and let Mig do his thing.
There you go, 15
but I don't
stacks.
know if they have the comp to do that. Do they have a stall Immortal comp?
Look at this. They have 2 people backing right now. This is a horrible time to back.
I shall purge your evil.
Okay, Mig is at 15 out of 25 stacks on Sieging Wrath. Not even 2 minutes into the game.
Yep.
That is massive.
If I were Surf Ninjas right now, I'd just be on the Immortal. Just shred it, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
CareerKnight is bottom, and he's actually winning the race currently. That's incredible, actually.
18 stacks.
Yeah, they're defending, and they're just letting one person work on the Immortal. And it's working because
so far so
Artaeus
good.
has amateur opponent.
Okay.
Artaeus can shred the Immortal just by himself.
20 stacks, 5 more.
And now they can just get on it, right? Now they just get on it and win the race. Wow, that's really good play from them. Really good play from Soda.
Well, I'll be damned. I didn't see that.
I didn't see that coming either.
21.
Well, I think the scaling comes into it.
Yeah, I think so too.
One team scales much better than the other team.
But dude,
things are gonna swing one way or another once we get to like 10, right?
Mig is gonna finish his quest by the 4-minute mark, and that is gonna be disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Demon moves for the gates of heaven.
Well, he is bot lane, so maybe not, right?
Yeah, no, I think he should be top lane 100%. And
he should be top lane, and then they should just send like
it would already be done.
Artaeus bottom or something, right? Maneuverak gets pulled in, and it doesn't look like he has his E.
Cavalat's gonna go down.
That was a great flip from Diablo. Tyrande stun does not connect. However, look at bot lane. Mig has a personal army down here.
Yeah, you guys remember? Yeah, they got good value out of this Immortal. You guys remember we were talking about the first game where there's like a burden of execution? I'm watching these fights and I'm watching Surf Ninjas. I don't think they can pull off this comp.
I think you're right. The burden of execution is on Surf Ninja. Yeah.
See that stun?
Right there.
Yeah.
That stun is completely missed, yeah. Morgancoke gets flipped. Killed.
All Mig has to do is shove the game.
Yeah, no, you're right. Mig just has to do his thing, his Asmodeon thing, and just push. And then Nubrek and Artaeus just have to bully. Huh. Yeah, maybe this is not going to be as one-sided as I thought.
Yeah, maybe not. Dover should be saving his Q for when Mig puts the beam out, for
For
sure.
the laser, yeah.
Okay,
And Mig finishes his quest.
Mig has finished his quest at the 4-minute 30 mark.
He's gonna take that fort. They're not gonna rotate in time. I think he's gonna take that fort.
Yeah. They're going to get both forts, honestly.
Ranch Soda aggressively taking Blue's camp as well. I like
love
that.
it.
I like it a lot.
You have vision of them, right? You know where they are, so just do it.
Sick. There's nothing, in my opinion, I'm a player who really likes map control, and I like mercs.
Yep.
Nothing is more demoralizing to me, nothing frustrates me more than when a team takes my camp.
Oh, yeah. And then when they take your camp and then go on to take all the other camps as well.
Now, what I want to see Ranch Soda do, and that's exactly what they're doing. CareerKnight's taking their camp right now. They need to get on it and take it right now, so it's pushing while the Immortal's up.
This is such good timing, right?
I will deliver this realm from your corruption.
Because if done correctly, it'll just push top and get so much value.
They might lose the halftime. They might have traded that camp for halftime.
No, it's
No,
fine.
no, no,
right?
because they have to
they're
walk
immortal.
into him.
Oh no, it's split. I thought the Immortals were on the other side.
Diving in big on
Munkus
Munkus.
gets swapped, but he's okay. He's got armor.
Mig's getting so much chunk value though.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mig is completely safe.
And he pops a trait on the top lane, right? So all those mercs are just doing way more damage. Asmodee is so good on this map. CareerKnight out of position, and he gets killed.
And Nubrak's almost out of mana.
Once again, the chunk. Yeah, they're just chunking them down.
They're just chunking them down, yeah.
And they
Like
just
the Li
don't
Ming
have,
and the...
they don't have the healing to keep this up, right? They have Tyrande Uther, both single target healers.
And they have
They
to
really need...
they have
if
to
they-
deal with top lane right now.
Look at that, that's insane. Something I want to talk about real quick. Li Ming did go Seeker, which is very, very good on this map.
Okay. Very cool.
It just does so much immortal damage. And again, look at this, right? Like, red team can just back off. They don't have to go towards the blue immortal if they don't want to.
Oh.
I don't know why. I don't know why. Why are you going in?
Oof.
That was a 4v5.
Oof, yeah. Raynor wasn't with them.
The dunks just keep on coming, man.
Yeah. And again, like, this is falling back to what you were saying with Burden of Execution. Like, the Tyrande stuns just aren't lining up.
Level
No.
10 will be a big indicator. When we see the first fight, when both teams have level 10, we'll see what happens.
Also, Vala is very, very far behind on her Q quest. She only has 25 stacks out of 100.
Chunked again.
Morgan gonna get collapsed on for sure. Okay, it's 8 to
Gets
10.
stunned out.
Surf
Great
ninjas,
swap on Morgancoke.
Surf ninjas just need to get out. It's 8 to 10.
Yeah, bolts are active. Okay.
If they get a keep here, that's pretty devastating.
Mig's just going top, right? He's just gonna push. I don't blame him. Why not, right? Pressure both lanes at the same time.
I don't know. I might want to just try to guarantee the keep.
I kind of feel the same way. You've already got an XP advantage. I just want to make sure we get a keep right now. And make sure that they're behind the rest of the game because of it.
Thing is, it causes the other team to have to divert resources to your top lane.
Yeah, that's true.
I love what Mig is doing right now, because he can get down the tower wall, and then potentially even start working on the keep if possible. And they're doing fine bottom.
They're not getting enough
Dubrek
poke
gets
damage on
shoved
that
in, but
immortal.
he's out of there.
They're doing too much damage on heroes. They need to ignore the heroes.
Ancestral healing
If
goes
you're
out
not
to
going
save
to kill
CareerKnight.
anyone.
Morgancoke very low. He can't go in at all.
If they get 2 picks, this game is over.
Yeah. See, that fort was going to go down regardless, man. I think it was the absolute...
Oh,
Fair
they can
enough.
kill, oh wow. No follow-up. I don't think they realized they could have just won the game there.
Yeah, your Immortal's still active.
They're just getting in position to take map control. Yeah.
They're playing safe, and I can't blame them for that, right? Like, the last thing you want to do is throw away an advantage that you've built up.
So we see multiple stuns go out. So we've got Rain of Vengeance, Apocalypse, Divine Storm. So that is a hell of a wombo. Like, if you can land all those on the team, like, it doesn't matter.
I want to see Starfall from Tyrande. I think that's the right choice.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Nope,
If they
Shadowstock.
can't line up any of
Shadowstock,
these
though.
stuns- Sorry.
Tyrande takes Shadowstock.
Okay,
Okay.
so Surf Ninja's taking a camp at, in my opinion, the wrong time. You want to wait about a minute
Right.
and a half. I would take it at, like, the 11-minute mark.
The only thing that I can think of is they're so scared of losing it, they just want to take it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair enough.
To deny. Yeah, you're right.
But there's no reason that Ranch Soda needed to take theirs.
So I'm going to watch this next fight really closely. If they can't line up all of the stuns that they have,
They're going for
then
Sig.
I don't think that bodes well.
Thing is, like, I think Ranch Soda took their Merc camps just to create map pressure. Because look, all 4 of them are top now. They have free
Well, Sig-
access to bot lane. They can just shove bot lane if they want. Although there isn't really anything to shove because the keep's already dead.
I do
Yeah,
think that
maybe they should have waited.
I do think that Ranch Soda doesn't understand how easily they can just win the game right now. They're up a
Right.
they're up a talent tier. They have all the
Yeah.
momentum in the world. They get this
Find
pick on
them and force a
Morgancoke and
fight.
it's over.
Just get a free keep. At least get a free keep right now.
Oh my god.
Counter initiation with the APOC is not
not enough.
gonna save Uther though.
They should absolutely go for keep.
Just take the keep
right now.
Yeah, I don't leave. Take the keep.
Uh,
You got 2 ults
Okay.
down and a guy down. I'd absolutely take a keep.
Like
I
the
still
respawn
can't
timer is,
blame them though for playing safe.
but the
No, I-
respawn timer is short. The immortal's spawning right as he's respawning.
Yeah. But again though, like they have a 2-level lead, right? Or tad. They're very ahead. They have the momentum. I can't blame them for just wanting to play safe.
No, and I guess you're right. Whoever loses this is out of the tournament, right? So I mean, a mistake.
It's their game to lose.
A mistake at this point, yeah, is very costly.
So right now, I would love to see a pick, like kill Munkus.
Sure. Uh-oh. Okay, he gets out of there. But he's still off by himself.
Okay. So full health immortal going the way of Ranch Soda, and they're still up a talent tier.
This is going top lane, right?
So you think they push bottom lane and win, or they push with immortal top?
I
Well,
think they push bottom.
Depends on whether or not Munkus dies, doesn't it?
Munkus is going to die.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Push bot
There
win.
goes his souls, too.
Oh, he's
the
Back
100.
up, but his souls are gone.
yeah. I mean, he's
I
back
would push
up.
bot.
Yeah, I would push bot. You have a full health immortal on top that's going to push that
Sure.
for you. You threaten core right now.
Right in core, absolutely, yeah. Like,
Uh-oh.
force the enemy team to make a decision, right?
Oh, Divine Storm was an interesting choice too.
I can see why they picked it, though, right?
Munkus going deep, but he has no souls.
And Breck dies.
Okay.
And they're a little too long. And now Surfman just can't really do anything, right? They kind of just have to sit there and poke. Which is
Yeah,
fine.
Surf Ninjas has catapults on the core.
so much
Three
damage.
cats on the core right now.
Oh my goodness.
And this is why I would have pushed bot. Like you
Yeah,
threatened
yeah.
to win.
Right.
No, you're right.
They
Morgan
might
still
get a-
has like 30% health, 25% health. It's not going to do anything to the core, but yeah. Alright, and then red team can just walk away.
Rise again in time.
They're just playing the map. They're just going for mercs. Which, again, probably just take it off the map, right?
11 seconds
For-
on the bruiser camp on left.
Oh yeah.
I would be aggressively attacking that if I'm
Invade
Ranch
that
Soda.
crap,
you
yeah.
you invade it. You take it, or you take it from them, and you maybe wipe them while they try to take it. See, look, you can see the conversation going on blue right now. Hey, we gotta take this. So if
Right.
I'm red, I'm anticipating that and just taking it from them.
Red team gets scouted, but it's fine. They're all together. They have 16, right?
They're immediately gonna clear this out. So blue team got no value out of it, but at least they didn't get wiped taking it.
Well, at least they didn't. Yeah, they could have lost it too, which would have been even worse.
At the 15-minute mark, I wanted to take their fallen bruiser camp on the
Sure,
right side.
absolutely. Take it like as soon as you see. Oh, I don't know. You know, okay, so this is a little strange, right? There's like a fort here, but they're still kind of pushing in. And the only reason you would push in is if you can core it. But I don't know if they.
Oh, that-
This is
that
gonna be
was
really
devastating.
big.
yeah,
Oh my god.
Kind of thing happen. Uh-oh, hold on.
Leeming resets though, man, they're a thing.
Oh yeah, they're still pretty low. Ooh,
Ooh, big dunk, but
Asmodan chunking them. Okay, so that's fine, right? That worked out, but at the same time, they didn't need to be there.
100%
They
yeah.
They should have known that, hey, Immortal spawning soon, we cannot core right now, we don't need to push in.
This is what I don't
It's
get.
a little too risky.
Like,
And
if you had
hey,
an immortal, you had an immortal pushing with you, and you didn't take that core fight, but you have a bruiser camp, and you decide to take that fight
Right.
instead.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I don't understand the reasoning. I feel like they were really passive when they could have won, and then they were really
Yeah, for
aggressive
sure.
when they didn't have a window.
Yeah.
It is 15-16 though, so any fight at this point does favor Ranch Soda.
Dubrak is not there yet. Keep that in mind.
Neither is Uther.
CareerKnight getting very low though.
Really loving this.
Alright. They should aim to end with this right now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that core is so threatened. Cocoon down. I think this is game.
They
boys.
can't. Yeah, they can't save the cocoon
team
target
can't-
because they
they
have to
can't
save
save them
core.
Look at all those
Coke's
catapults
gonna go
coming,
out.
yeah. There's 3 catapults top, 1 catapult bottom.
It's got to be GG.
This is it, right?
Yeah, I think that's game.
Unless they can make something happen.
They have everything up. I mean, 20 seconds until Uther's there, but it is 4v5 plus the immortal.
They don't have their healer, yeah? That's the only thing. The problem is you have to
No,
kill
don't
Big
get
swap on
No.
dope.
Oh,
That's
show.
it.
Fight
was
at the
gonna say-
core, guys.
I was gonna say, the problem is, like, you have to kill the enemy team and the Immortal, and the Immortal, like, full health plus a shield. Yeah. Plus 5 full health people on red team. Yeah, that's it.
GG.
So this isn't one of those cases, but one thing I would note about core defense is A, you fight at the core, but B, you kill the thing that's going to kill your core.
Yeah,
So Antaeus
right.
isn't the one that's going to do that. So you just straight up ignore him.